Welcome to The Sound of Music. Thank you for coming.
Some reminders. The actors will be using the aisles, so please keep them clear.
Please silence all your cell phones.
Thank you for
again.
coming, and enjoy the show.
My day in the hills has come to an end. I know a star has come out to tell me it's time to go. But deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to be like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the Naviate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again.
Well, after last night, I don't think there could be any doubt about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha, but she was late.
Sister Sophia, they do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her dearly, but she always seems to be getting in trouble, doesn't she? Exactly what I say.
She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee, her dress has got the tear. He walks his arm away to mess and whistles on the stair. And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair. I've even heard her singing in the abbey. She's always late for chapel, what her penance is real. She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the Abbey. I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margaretta.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria? A flibbertigibbet, a clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold on in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon,
she's a lamb.
She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
she could throw a whirling dervish out of world.
She is gentle, she is wild.
She's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headache,
She's an angel.
She's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flibbertigibbet, a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your
Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria.
Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late.
We could only think you had lost your way.
Well, I could lose my way up on that mountain. I was brought up on it. It was the mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to climb a tree and look out into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work and I'd hear them singing on their way to the Vespers. Many times I'd come back up that mountain singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there's a rule about singing.
And that's the hardest rule of all for me.
The day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice, I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, but I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens,
Brown paper packages
tied up with string.
These are a few of my favorite things.
cream ponies and crisp apple strudels,
Doorbells and sleigh bells with schnitzel with noodles,
wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings.
These are a few of my favorite things.
girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes,
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
silver white winters that melt into spring.
These are a few of my favorite things.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
when the dog bites,
When the bee stings,
When I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up on that mountain myself. Tell me, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Oh no, Mother, this is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again for some time, you will return to us knowing what we expect of you and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect.
Maria,
If it's God's will, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. They need a governess until September.
September?
Captain Von Trapp is a fine man, a brave one. He was given a medal in heroism for the Adriatic. He expects you this afternoon.
A captain in the Navy, oh Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said I had enough of this and left.
Well, there's another one coming today from Nonberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
I shall be back from Vienna in a few weeks.
Oh, sir, there was a call from you. From Vienna. I have the number.
I know the number.
Of course, sir.
You will wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as your duties here. Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dresses. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
Well, the poor didn't want this one. I would have made myself another dress, but I wasn't given the time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material, today if possible. Now, as to your duties here, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll find out how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom, and each afternoon they march.
Yes, sir.
You see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
Children, this is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals.
Liesel. Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigitta.
Marta.
Gretel.
Now, Fräulein, when I want you, this is what you hear.
Oh, you won't have to trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you. My butler frowns. Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. Please make sure Fräulein Maria's room is ready.
Of course, sir.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You'll call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. Are you Lydia's captain?
I'll be in Vienna on business, and when I return, I expect to report on the children's progress. And on yours. You're in command.
Well, now that's just us. Tell me your names again and tell me how old you are. Now you're?
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me, Liesel. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 and I'm a boy.
A boy? Well, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitta.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitta. She's Louisa, and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I'm 9, and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitta, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm 11, almost.
11? That's a nice age to be.
I'm Marta, and I'm turning 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something, Gretel. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you've never been a governess before?
No.
Well, the first rule is to tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar and we all sing together.
But we don't sing.
Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to do, oh, 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 do. A deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun.
Mi,
a name I call myself.
Far,
a long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So,
tea,
a drink with jam and bread.
That'll bring us back to do.
A deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So, do.
Is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, and so on?
No, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only tools we need to build a song. Once we have these notes in our head, we can make a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up a little. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now let's put it all together. So, do, la, fa, mi,
Do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put into words, one word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything together.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing to find the soul. Tea, a drink of jam and bread that will bring us back to death. It'll bring us back to
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
do.
Come, children, it's time for your daily exercise.
Can we go later?
Come on, children, come along.
Your room is ready, Fräulein Maria. I hope you find it satisfactory.
It's already the most beautiful room I've ever had. What are those?
The old curtains from your room.
They still look like they have plenty of wear left in them.
The new ones have been hung.
When the children get back from their exercise, I think I'll have them change into their play clothes, and then...
The Von Trapp children have no such clothing. They do not play, they march, and you won't be using that. You can put that away.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
Yes, and he used to love music. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin and guitar, but ever since her death, he shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's that way. But to not have music, that's wrong for him, and that's wrong for the children, too.
I agree, Fräulein. You will find that the captain's very set in his ways. Now, allow me to show you to your room. It will rain soon, so when you get there, you better close your window.
Well, good night, Rolf.
You don't have to say goodnight this early. After all, your father's not home.
How did you know my father wasn't home?
Every year on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his sister. Can I come get him tomorrow night?
How did you know that on this time 2 days ago you would be here with a telegram for Franz?
Colonel Schneider's here from Berlin. Please don't tell anyone that. Your father's not supposed to know.
Why not?
Your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so.
Well, I'm sure I've forgotten all about it by the time Father returns. Don't worry.
The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Lisa?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. To write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I'll believe.
Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men.
Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken.
You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
Dear God, you sent me on a mission here, and I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Marta, and little Gretel. And oh yes, what's that other boy's name? Well, God bless what's his name. And dear God about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to know that she can tell me to whatever she's up to.
I was out walking when somebody locked all the doors earlier than usual, and I didn't want to wake everybody. So when I saw your window open, you won't tell Father, will you?
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? I'll tell you what, if you wash that dress out today, nobody even knows it tomorrow, then all this will just be between you and me. You can put this on. Take your dress in and soak in the bathtub. Then come back here, sit on the edge of the bed, and we'll have a talk.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, it's you, Gretel. Are you threatened? Come up, all of you, onto the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't threatened, are you?
No, we just want to be sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
That's the one I forgot. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear it. Now just imagine. High on a hill was a lonely goatherd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-ho. Loud was the voice of the lonely goatherd,
lay-o-lay-o-lay-o-lay.
Folks in a town that was quite remote heard,
lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-ho.
Lusty and clear from the goatherd's throat heard,
lay-o-lay-o-lay-o-lay.
Oh, ho, lady-o, oh, ho, lady-o-lay. Oh, ho, lady-o-lay-o-lay-o-lay-o-lay.
One little girl in a pale pink coat heard,
lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-ho.
She yodeled back to the lonely goatherd,
lay-o-lay-o-lay-o-lay.
soon her mama with a gleaming goatherd, lay-hee-hoo. But wait for the girl and goatherd, lay-o-lay-o-loo.
Oh, ho, lady-o-lay-o, oh, ho, lady-o-lay. Oh, ho, lady-o-lay-o-lay-o-lay-o-lay. Say, be a lady-o-lay-o, lady-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Soon as the wild will become a trio, lady-o-lay-o-loo. O-lay-hee, 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 o-lay-hee.
Still no sign of Fräulein Maria and the children?
How would you like this for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in Europe, and the finest soprano in the world.
It sounds wonderful, Max.
Doesn't it, though? Unfortunately, all I have is a basso, who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On my telephone?
Well, how else could I afford it? Me, the lowly third secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture. Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
None, Gabby.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. I'll have to pay them a visit.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I didn't see. I didn't know.
Who are you?
I've talking for Herr Detweiler.
I am Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I'm an Austrian.
Why don't you look at the way the things I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Herr Detweiler, I have a long-distance call for you from...
Thank you, Franz. Excuse me, Georg.
Oh, Captain, you're home.
Straight line. Get cleaned up. get into your uniforms and report back here. At once. Maria, where did you get these abominations from? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains I used to hang in my bedroom. They still have plenty of wear left in them.
Do you mean to say the people of this neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh yes, they've become very popular. Everyone says, there go the untrapped children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But they weren't, Captain. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my own children.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, Captain. If you keep treating her like one, oh, you're going to have the mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's shy. He's aloof. He's afraid of himself. Friedrich needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more, actually, because she knows the things, and she tells you stuff, especially when you don't want to hear it.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, and I haven't finished yet. Marta, I don't know about that one yet, but someone has to. And Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel. Love them all. They need you.
Stop it. You pack your things and report back to the Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you've gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
The sound of children.
My children?
Songs they have sung for 1,000 years. Hymns in my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to be like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from the church on a breeze.
I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. Thank you, Carter.
Georg, why haven't you told me how talented your children are?
Children, I'd like you to show Herr Detweiler the gardens.
Yes, do show me the gardens. And I'd love to hear you sing another song. Who taught you to sing so beautifully?
Fräulein Maria.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you after I'm gone.
No, I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
You have helped already. You have brought music back into my home.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Well, half the people in town are angry at the other half. I thought maybe a party would help, but now I'm not so sure.
Kurt, I hadn't danced lanyards since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember it. Show me. You said left hand behind the back.
But first the boy and the girl meet. Then they go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt, that's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Your face is so red.
I guess I'm not very used to dancing.
I I think it's because Father's in love with you.
Brigida, you shouldn't say things that you don't know are true.
Remember that one night we were all singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He stopped singing to look at you.
No, Brigida.
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing, you're in love with him too.
Oh, Maria, you're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You'll have dinner with us.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night. The night where we were all singing. It was lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Before we head into dinner, the Von Trapp children would like to say good night, as only they can.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the halls, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. So long, farewell, au revoir, Wiedersehen.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No!
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
I leave, I heave a sigh, I say goodbye, goodbye.
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I flitly flee, I fly. The sun has gone to bed and so must I. So long, farewell,
What? Yeah, I said my line. It just wasn't on.
Max, you know how I feel about.
But Georg, they were extraordinary. I've been looking all over Austria for something like this, and I find it right here.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But this is for Austria.
And it wouldn't do you any harm either.
Sister Sophia, take Granny Postons to the robing room. Bless you, my daughters.
Maria has come to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why do they send her back to us? Do you know?
She doesn't speak except in prayer.
I'll see her now.
Maria.
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was rather, Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why do they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I had never felt that way before, and that here I would be safe, that here I would be away from it.
Maria, our Abbey is not to be used as an escape.
But I can't face him again. Those feelings.
Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
Brigida said that I was, and that her father was in love with me too, but I was there on God's errand. To ask for the captain's love, it would have been wrong of me.
The love of a man and a woman is holy too. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I pledge my life to God's service.
If you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh no, Mother, please!
These walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your
Hills are alive with the sound of music.
No, no, no. Look, that's very nice, except it's no good. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger.
We need Fräulein Maria.
Fräulein Maria always said
Heard that, You're not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Heard that, Willer. You have a long-distance call from...
Thank you. Now who could be calling me?
Luisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only the ones that she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Oh, something must have happened with her leaving without even saying goodbye.
Isn't she coming back?
No, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
Yes, well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria was sad, she would sing that song, remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few. Maria, Maria! The dog bites when the bee sings. When I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
missed you so much.
What did you miss most?
I missed hearing all that noise in the morning, and I missed hearing you sing. Gretel, how's your sore finger?
You remembered.
Liesel, are you all right?
Yes, Fraulein. I'm all right.
Any telegrams lately?
No, but now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them.
Fraulein Maria, you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
Liesel.
Luisa, Brigitte, boys, Maria will be in the nursery.
Maria, a new dress?
We have the new postulant.
You left us without any explanations whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me.
You've been missed by the children. I've missed. Everybody missed you very much.
Please forgive me.
What made you come back?
The Mother Abbess. She said you had to look through your life.
She was quite right. Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first, then one night, one day, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, you know those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigitte. Maria, is there someone I should go to ask for permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
Von Trapp family singers.
Uncle Max, are you sure this will be all right, Father?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No. Liesel, what do you think?
Uncle Max, when will Mother and Father return?
Not in time for the concert, I'm afraid. What a shame.
Children, see what I have here?
That's Father's luggage.
They're home!
Children, we missed you so much.
What did you miss the most?
We missed hearing all that noise in the morning, and we missed hearing you sing.
Father, we're going to sing at the Salzburg Festival Friday night.
Really? Max?
I've just been waiting to talk to you about it, Georg.
Well, you can't talk your way out of this one.
Presents! Is there one for me?
I want that one.
Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
I told you, the Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy...
It is out of the question.
Georg, this is for Austria.
There is no Austria.
Maria, he must at least pretend to work with these people. You have to convince him before you're all in danger.
Max,
he has to compromise.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be any less than what he already is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, it will be a reflection on Austria, and it certainly wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love Father.
I do, Liesel. I love your father very much. What is it, Georg?
This came while we were away. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Father, what's happened?
While we were away, the German government took control of Austria, and now they want me to command a ship in their navy.
What will you do?
Well, Georg?
I know I can't just brush this aside. It will be a relief to know my children are safe, but it also means...
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
Sir, Herlzar is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Please bring him in.
They didn't get his time.
Then we'll have to make some.
German soldiers! This is what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, stay with Georg. Liesel, I need the children, quickly.
You must be careful, Max. I need you now more than ever. Keep your head about you.
Don't I always?
Thank you, Franz.
Captain, may I present Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich.
Admiral, and may I present Maximilian Detweiler,
First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was Third Secretary. Now I'm First Secretary.
How nice to have friends. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was delivered to you 3 days ago.
I've just received it.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congrats, Captain.
Let's get to the point.
In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I am here.
That's very flattering, Admiral.
You are needed at the naval base at Bremerhaven immediately.
Immediately? Oh, I think that'd be impossible, Thigayag.
Admiral, and may I present my wife, the Baroness Von Trapp, Admiral Von Schreiber.
Madame.
What I meant, sir, is that we're all performing the Salzburg Festival Friday night. See, the Von Trapp family singers.
Friday night? That's only a matter of 2 days.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe. You, Captain Von Trapp, singing in a concert.
You may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say what you're going to sing. What are they going to sing, Captain?
It's your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I would like to hear you sing now. Sing something, sing!
Children!
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself,
Far, a long, long way to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. But of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems that this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family will have to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the concert to arrive at his new naval command of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from his hall to his new naval forces at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Von Trapp family again.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me,
Small
and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me.
blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Songbird of Herrawegen. The second award has been given to Fräulein Schweger, the first soloist of the choir at St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in all the land, goes to the family Von Trapp. The Von Trapp family. Play something.
Yes, darling.
Can we go home now?
No, Marta. We have a long drive ahead of us.
Brother, mother, we can never thank you enough.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We hid our car deep in the woods.
The car is useless. They put a guard on the road in front of the gate.
We've been listening to the wireless.
All the roads are blocked, and the border's been closed.
You know, I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. But now they have seemed to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies, haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know these mountains as well as I know this abbey, and so do you. And once we're over them, we'll be in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help, for ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. And the mountain and hills shall break forth before you into singing.